It's an honor to meet you both today. How are you?
Very good,
Good,
thank
how
you.
are you? I'm good. Listen, I loved this film the minute I started watching, and it doesn't happen very often. The first shot, I was like, yes, this is amazing. Thank you. Amy, I know you said before that you and Mr. Nighy really developed a strong relationship offset. And knowing him as you do in real life, what was it like for you to see him transform, turn into this truly heartbreaking man once the camera started rolling?
Oh, I was talking about this last night and I actually got quite emotional because I was saying that obviously having, loved Bill from afar since I can remember and knowing him as being like the sparkliest, most charming person that could ever be, to watch Bill then like transform into Mr. Williams and, his whole kind of aura when he was Mr. Williams like shrank and it became so and it was actually I think a lot of the scene, obviously I was very emotional in a lot of the scenes because of what the scene was, but I think what also got to me was seeing Bill transform so much and all that kind of sparkle that he has in abundance just kind of like go a slightly dimmer, and it was just so heartbreaking and
Mm,
beautiful as
yeah,
well, but really
yeah.
heartbreaking. Yeah.
It is for us too. But Mr. Williams and Mrs. Harris, they do have this very pure, touching relationship we're just talking about, and they both learn from each other. What did you take away from each other as actors from this movie? Something that you will keep with you for the rest of your career, Mr. Nighy.
Well, it was a very, very significant experience, the whole thing, and central to it was the relationship that I had with Amy. Um, and I mean, I do, and when we were acting and when we weren't acting, it was a deeply affecting experience in that regard, and we had no trouble at all blending into the parts and into one another. And what was impressive was just the honesty, straightforwardness, and the humility involved, and the absence of any, you know, careerism or trickery or vanity, which is quite rare. And it was like we were involved in something, and this is going to sound cheesy as anything, but hey, it was like we were involved in something that was much more important than either of us. You know what I mean? That we were believers in terms of the story and the film, and believers in acting. We believe, as a primary art form. I'm all right. I've gone completely overboard, but it's true because it involves it involves getting out of your way and trying to
Mm.
unplug any personal concerns so that you can access, dare I say it, some humility so that you can simply express it, plainly.
Thank you so much. I have thousands of questions for you. I love this movie so much, and that scene when you're singing the Warm Tree by the piano, my heart just complete. I've never seen something so heartbreaking in my entire life. I was sobbing throughout the end of the movie. My sister was like, "What's wrong with you?" I was like, "I just watched Living, and I'm a different person now." Thank you so much. Congratulations. I wish you the best for the release of the movie. It's just completely amazing. Thank you so much for joining me today. It was an honor to see you both.
Thank you,
Thank
thank you, thank you.